Welcome back to the channel, folks. Wildlife Ranger here on YouTube, where today I hope you can join me on the next trek to find and identify the next plant in our series for beginners on spring botany. Today the plant that we are looking for is a plant known as Honesty or Lunaria, of which there are two forms, a perennial form and an annual form. These plants, often found on garden boundaries, fence lines or green lanes, are generally garden escapees. We recorded the video in these sequences on the 2nd and 14th of April respectively, at the start of the season and when the plant had become established. The purple flower heads of Honesty often complement the yellow flower heads of Dandelion and the white flower heads of cow parsley along lanes in early spring. Honesty, or the Lunarias, are known by a number of common or vernacular names, principally around the white desiccated seed pod resembling money. Hence, in Annual Honesty, it is called silver dollar or money plant. Likewise, the resemblance of the circular seed pod in the case of Annual Honesty resembling the cratered surface of the moon. This takes us neatly to the Latin prefix lunaria and the resemblance of the seed pod to the moon. As always, before we embark on our journey to the field, let us look at the botanical features and characteristics that will enable us to identify and find it in the field. Let us consider the flowers of Perrenial Honesty Lunaria reduvida, which has become naturalised. The plant itself is a member of the cabbage family and grows between 35 and 120 centimetres tall. It is four-petalled, cruciform, as we have seen in the cuckoo flower and garlic mustard. The petals are purple, white or lilac, and the petals or flowers are 12 to 20 millimetres long and notably scented. The sepals are 5 to 6 millimetres long. The flowering period for Honesty is from April through to June/July. To recap on habitat, when it is found as an escapee, Honesty is seen on lanes, hedgerows, garden boundaries and fences, and where the plant has become naturalised as the perennial form, it prefers damp woods with lime when naturalised. Let us now consider the leaves of this plant. The leaves are cordate, pointed oval and sharply toothed, with the upper leaves stalked. The plant reaches a height of 30 to 145 centimetres tall, and as can be seen in the following clip, the stem is hairy. As pointed out previously, we videoed the developing plant circa 2nd of April and followed through as a plant developed up to 16th of April. Finally, we'll conclude the video on the fruits of honesty. The seed pods in the Brassicaceae, as we have pointed out before, are known as siliques. The drying seed pods are useful indicators as to whether the plant is the annual or perennial form of honesty. The annual seed pods tend to be round, and the perennial pods are more elongated and oblong, and the following slides illustrate the differences visually. Here we see the rounded seed pod of annual honesty mature into the wafery, paper-like seed pods of annual honesty, followed by the longer elongated pods developing in the perennial form of honesty. Well, that's it from me, folks. Thank you very much indeed for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe and help this channel become a success. I hope also too that you can join me on the next track, Exploring Habitats New, where we'll be looking at marsh and bog, and I leave you with a little preview.